Are they awake today after the big debate last night? Ashley's here, Liz is here, Todd Horwitz, Keith Fitzgerald, and Steve Cortez. I want to get right to the debate. Did it have any impact on the market this morning? We're up about 100 points. Any impact whatsoever? Start with you, Keith.
I think it did, Stuart. After weeks of saying not yet, not yet, I think last night was the debate where very clearly traders started to align with one side of the fence or the other. Exactly what they're saying right now, I don't know, but I think this is directly a result of last night.
Right now, as you cited, and I think it might be thin trading, by the way. Bond markets are closed today for Columbus Day, so I think generally in thin trading in what has been a really bullish market, the path of least resistance tends to be up. So I don't think it's a political verdict. I think it's much more about crude oil.
How about you, Todd Horwitz? What do you think?
Good morning, sir. Well, I think that it has a little bit to do with the news that came out on Friday. The markets rallied immediately after that. They were up last night before the debate. I think it's partially a retrace back to the mid-row of this consolidation, and it's partly because oil is a little bit higher this morning, but it does have a little bit to do with the election as well, but not necessarily the debate.
Okay, Ashley?
What did the markets make of the debate? What's it telling us? You know, I don't think Hillary gained any more supporters. I don't think Trump did. I think the undecided are still undecided.
The only concrete thing I've got to report is that the Mexican peso went up quite strongly at the end of the debate.
So what's that, pro-Hillary?
Yes. Investors believe that Hillary is going to be the next president. Up goes the peso. Whether that means up goes our stocks, I'm not sure about that, but we're certainly going up 114 points higher as we speak. For you, nearly 7 in 10 Americans have less than $1,000 saved cash. Less than 1,000. 7 out of 10 of us. Ash?
Even worse, 34% of those Americans don't even have a dime in savings. 35% less than 1,000. And it's what's interesting about this survey is that not every income group was worse off than the other. In other words, those that took in 100 to 149,000 a year, 44% of them had less than 1,000 in savings.
Hold on. If you make between 100 and 150,000 bucks a year,
44% of that group
hadn't got $1,000?
Nope. And then 150,000 plus, 29% had less than 1,000.
Todd Horwitz, I heard you rumbling away in the background there. What do you make of this?
Well, that's that great program that has been brought to us by President Obama. That's all those 10 million jobs we've seen growing. That's everything that they've talked about, and what a wonderful job they've done with 1% growth, if they're lucky, with tons of debt and nothing really to show for it except for a bunch of companies that have gotten bigger by buying back their stock, borrowing cheap money. So it's a great growth pattern that we've been into now.
Yeah, that was sarcasm, if I'm not mistaken. Look at that big board again, because keep it going up. We're now up 131 points. However,